Slahayam Slushchisan. Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Valeria Atanacio, and I'm running for Grand Ronde Tribal Council 2025. I'd just like to hop on here and share a little bit about my vision forward and some of the issues I believe are facing the Grand Ronde people. So let's talk about economic growth and sustainability. Grand Ronde is on a path to be a billion-dollar nation. With that level of economic potential, there's no reason why we should not be a leader, locally, regionally, and nationally. Yet personal agendas and investments in weak or poorly planned projects have undermined our progress. These choices have created a scarcity mindset and forced us in some cases to rely almost entirely on federal or state grants to keep vital programs and services operating. That is not sustainability. Take, for example, the pause of the Rec Center project. This was federal funding that was already promised and now has been pulled back by the administration, not only jeopardizing a critical resource for our people to participate in an active and healthy lifestyle, but creating a real problem for our government and economic development. Grand Ronde already secured other funding and some of our own dollars that are going towards this project, and now is forced into a situation that has us seeking out further investments or trying to make up for that loss of funding in order for this project to move forward. This is not a situation that we want to be in when it comes to our financial decisions. I believe our financial vision must center on long-term sustainability and include our own resource sovereignty, which means building up businesses, goods, and services that are owned and operated by the tribe and our tribal members so that we can work together for the success of our future generations. The second item or area is capacity building and essential infrastructure. Our tribal government strength relies on its people and the infrastructure that supports their work to happen. Yet we continue to strain our departments and our staff by placing people in roles without sufficient training, mentorship, and growth opportunities. And when things go wrong, we too often respond with personnel actions rather than addressing the systemic gaps or how we're caring for our employees and people. Capacity building means investing in our people through succession planning, professional development, and leadership training for tribal members. It also means building up the infrastructure that enables our workforce and community to thrive. For example, affordable and accessible childcare. We lose talented employees or have high turnover rates every day at both Spirit Mountain and the tribe because people can't afford to work here and take care of their family. Essential infrastructure includes housing, healthcare, and education, these core systems that must grow in tandem with our population. When we neglect infrastructure, we really limit our own potential. And last but not least, I'd like to focus on community accountability. This is a huge area of concern for the Grand Ronde people. And simply put, we must hold ourselves and each other accountable. That begins with ensuring that tribal voices inform the decisions at every level. Over the past year, we've seen council enact policies or work on ordinances that many members felt were rushed and lacking a level of transparency. True accountability means communication. It means including the voices that make up our tribe and ultimately respect for the people. Our governance should reflect not just the will of a few, but the wisdom and values of the many. I bring lived experience, professional expertise, and a deep commitment to our people to help solve these challenges. As someone who's worked across early childhood education, social services, and community development, I've seen firsthand and I understand how policy, leadership, and systems design impact the daily lives of people. So I'd like us to focus in on making smart investments that honor our sovereignty and generate lasting returns for our people. I want us to think about how we're developing our workforce both locally, but also creating opportunities for our members who live in other places to get the training, mentorship, and pathways to leadership as they see fit for their lives, and see us expanding essential infrastructure like childcare, health services, and housing in ways that reflect the cultural and economic needs of our people, but also the generational needs of our people. How are we caring for our elders? How are we caring for our children? And how are we caring for our young people and our adults? We're all part of a tribe, and it takes us all to work together to make it successful. And then ultimately, I personally commit to community accountability as an ethic and as a value of my own. I show up, I listen, I ask hard questions, and I'm not afraid to challenge the status quo when it no longer serves us. I believe governance must reflect the voices of our people and that decisions should be made with transparency, yes, but integrity and humility as well. Hi, Masi, for listening to my video, and I look forward to talking with you.